Hello, Scorpio. I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is a special bonus read for you. It's a Your Next Steps reading. So I'm going to go into your next 3 steps, what's going to show up for you in life, but it's more about what's required of you next. So the internal steps, your next steps, or whether it's external as well. It could be something that you need to do internally or externally to move toward that life that you really want and those things that you really want in life. So very informative readings, these ones. So the reason that I'm doing these Scorpio is because I've got a half price reading sale this weekend, and this weekend it's on my Your Next Steps reading. And so that's a 3-page reading. I get all of my readings out within 24 hours of you booking them, and it goes into your next 5 steps. So this video is your next 3 steps, and that's going to be your next 5 steps. So if you want to book in for one of those, I'll pop a link for it up there. Also, there's a link in the description box below as well for that, and there's a link for it on my website. So I know some of you aren't seeing these things pop up, and you're not even seeing description boxes or comment boxes for on YouTube anymore. And so you can always find it on my website, behealing.com, for those of you that are struggling to find the links to my readings there. So yeah, that makes it half price. It's 75 Australian dollars instead of 150 Australian dollars, which is about 50 American dollars. So amazing bargains to be had on my website, behealing.com, on the weekends. Next Steps readings are very popular readings, even when they're full price. I get people booking in for them constantly, steadily. Scorpio, what else? Oh, I've got a competition at the moment. Guess how many cards are in this bag? So I do all my readings from this bag of little cards here. Lots of them in there. This is the Move Away card. I wonder if it's going to come out in your reading, Scorpio. And so if you can guess how many cards are in this bag, then you can win a private reading with me. And so in order to enter that competition, all you need to do is be a subscriber to my YouTube channel, click like on this video, and then leave your comment of what you get out of this reading, what you like about it, that kind of thing, and leave your guess in there as well. So just one guess per video, please. I upload a lot of readings throughout the week, so you can have as many guesses as you want. Well, you can have as many guesses as videos that I upload. Anyway, good luck with winning that. Don't forget, have your notifications switched on so that I can actually get in touch with you if you're not already a paying customer of mine. If you're a paying customer of mine already, I already have your details. I can get in touch with you anyway. I can email you. So Scorpio, this is a general reading. Of course, you might resonate with it. You might not resonate with it. If you do resonate with it, then I'm going to do a deeper dive read into this. And so that's a written reading going into all of your 5 next steps. It's going to go deeper into these 3 steps that I'm going to do now in this video, and it's going to add another 2 steps onto it as well. So it's just like a private reading, but it's not. It's a shared one for all of you Scorpios that are resonating with this. You can book in for that. I'll pop a link for it up there. It's $10. Just $10, so that's like 7 or 8 American dollars. Okay, so step 1 for our Scorpios. What is step 1 for you? I am heard. Is it true? Oh, you're changing your mind. 3 butterflies just flew past there together. I don't know what that means to you, Scorpio, but you're asking for things and then you're changing your mind. You're not clear on what you want, Scorpio. Why do you keep on changing your mind? And then this is saying you're asking yourself, well, is the universe listening to me? Because it's not giving me what I want. And this is saying, like, the universe doesn't know what the hell you want, Scorpio, because you keep on changing your mind. So do you write down like your goals every day or every week or something quite often, and you keep on changing that up? You keep on asking for different things. You keep on changing your mind. Maybe that's you, because this is saying like you are heard, but you're being random right now, and so you're getting random results. So know that the universe isn't just listening when you're on your knees and you're praying, or when you're writing down your wish list, or when you are writing your Santa list, or when you are looking at or making your vision board, or looking at your vision board. The universe is listening to you the whole time, right? And so if you're asking for goals, you're either changing your goals often when you're doing that stuff, or you're asking for something and then going about your normal life and it's got nothing to do with these goals that you've written down. So the universe is saying, which is it? Which is it, Scorpio? Do you want these goals, or do you want what you're asking for in the rest of your life, this life that you're actually living? You're sending out mixed messages, Scorpio. You are being heard. All of it's being heard. And so if you think you're getting random results in your life, it's because you're being random. You've got a random focus. So instead of asking yourself, are you being heard? Is the universe actually listening? You've got to ask yourself, am I being focused? And what do I really want to focus on now? And then you need to set yourself some kind of a regime, some kind of habits to get yourself focused on that same thing. See, what I'm hearing with this is like someone that keeps on writing down these goals, like writing a goal down, like making $200,000 a year, but then going to work at McDonald's every day. That's an extreme version of it. I'm not saying that that's you, Scorpio, but that's the kind of thing. It's like you're contradicting yourself. You're writing a goal down and then not doing the things that match that. So yeah, you could keep on focusing on the goal, even if you're focusing on it every morning. If you just keep on going off to McDonald's and working, then that's what, how many, 6, 7 hours, maybe more, of focus on one thing that isn't a match to your goal. You've got to put yourself in there. You've got to get involved in your goals. You've got to immerse yourself in it. You've got to live it. You got to live it. Convince yourself all the time. Even if you aren't living it, even if you can't live it, you've got to have your focus on that. And so you need to change your habits so that you can be focused on that. Because you can have anything that you want, but you've actually got to start making changes to put yourself in that, to actually live it. Because you're being heard 100% of the time. Now, I keep on saying this in my readings. Live life like it's a conversation with the universe. Because it is. It is. Your life is a conversation with the universe. And so if you can be aware of that and be consciously aware of that all the time or most of the time, then you can start making some changes. But until you have that awareness, you can't, because you're going to be random. You're random. You're being random, Scorpio. And it might not be that extreme. It could just be, the next level of your business or whatever. You might be doing really well. I'm not saying that you're like living completely different extremes, like a homeless person dreaming of a mansion or something like that. I'm not saying that that's you, Scorpio, but you could do it at a very subtle level. You could be writing goals down and then not stepping into that, not living that. Yeah. This is saying you are being heard. That's the problem, Scorpio. You're being heard all of the time. Live life like it's a conversation with the universe. Because it is. Because it is, Scorpio. Step 2. Yeah. Understanding that you're allowing what you will allow into your life, what you actually let in that front door of your life, what you allow in, what you'll let be your experience, what you'll allow yourself to receive. The gatekeeper to that is appreciating yourself, or another word for that is loving yourself, self-love. It's the gatekeeper. You can do all the focus that you want. You can write all the goals down that you want. You can do all of that law of attraction work, do the vision boards and everything. But no matter what you do or action that you take in the world, you won't let any of it in until you learn to appreciate yourself and you love yourself. It's a gatekeeper. It's like somebody who, like that example of that, the man. Have you heard that one? There's the flood tide is rising up and he's in his house and he climbs onto his roof, and the flood waters are getting higher and higher, and he's praying to God to save him. And then a man in a boat comes along saying, come on, get in the boat, I'll save you. And the man sits on the roof and he says, no, it's okay, I've prayed to God, God's going to save me. Guy in the boat goes, fair enough, and he goes off, and then the floodwaters come up even higher, and then he's only got a little patch of roof left, and a helicopter comes along, drops a ladder down, saying, come on, I'll save you. And the man says, no, it's okay, I've been praying, God's going to save me. And then eventually, the floodwaters, they come up and he drowns, and he goes to heaven. And God says to him, he says to God, why didn't you save me? God said, I sent a boat, I sent a helicopter. And so it's what you'll actually let in. And so it could be that you're doing a lot of work, right? You could have your own business and be doing a lot of work, but then you're not letting people pay you. There's a gate, right, that you can close down. We always get reciprocation. And if we have that gate closed, what happens is we keep on putting energy out into the universe. It gets put into our universal bank account. like in escrow, but then we don't ever get that ATM card to take that money out, to actually receive from it, because we have these gates closed. And these gates are self-appreciation, and you need to understand that is that it's self-love and self-appreciation is the gatekeeper to what you'll actually allow into your life. And so if you've heard that before, and you know that you've got a problem, Scorpio, with receiving or with allowing, if that's ringing a bell to you, this is the key behind it. Self-love and self-appreciation is the key behind it, because when you're loving yourself and appreciating yourself, actually doing that for yourself, like practically doing action steps every single day to do that for yourself, then you're showing people how to love and appreciate you. You're showing people how to respect you, how to treat you. You're also showing the universe too. And then that's how it opens those gates, because the universe can't give you what you're not giving yourself. You have to put your own oxygen mask on first, right, Scorpio? It cannot do that. It can only give you a match to what you're giving out. And it's not what you're giving out to everyone else, it's what you're giving out to yourself. And so if you're treating yourself really well, if you're respecting yourself, appreciating yourself, loving yourself, you open those gates up automatically. Honestly, I used to do all of that. I used to do all of the law of attraction stuff. And then I used to listen to the teachers, and they'd be saying, but if you're doing all of that, it will work. So you can't be doing it. I'm like, I am doing it. I'm doing it all. And with self-love is the absolute key for it, to actually letting that back in. As soon as I made myself a priority and started loving myself and appreciating myself properly, for myself, doing it myself, for myself, then suddenly people around me started doing it for me. Not the same people that weren't doing it before. New people came into my life that could love and appreciate me and started giving to me too. And then I suddenly started receiving, and I'm like, oh wow, I thought I had a problem with the receiving and allowing, but now I'm receiving and allowing from these new people. Now that I'm doing it for myself, they're all doing it for me too. And then the universe sending me more, not just through other people, but from all kinds of things. It like opened the floodgates. And that's what's being asked for you now is, and maybe that's why you're sending these mixed messages, in step one. It could be that you're asking for lots of random things because you haven't figured out how to actually allow it all in. So you keep on changing your asks. You keep on changing your asks because you're not getting it anyway. So you're thinking, maybe I'm not asking for the right thing. You need to understand how to allow it in. So hopefully you do now after me telling you that, Scorpio. Step 3. What's step 3? If you're resonating with these, you want to sign up for that deeper dive read. Just $10. There'll be a link for it up there. Step 3. Communicate. Innocence. Right. This suggests that you're communicating your guilt, or you're communicating how you're doing things wrong. This is like someone that justifies things, that puts themselves down, that self-deprecation kind of thing. It's like something didn't happen for you, you weren't successful, so you've got a good excuse for it, and you'll tell people that. You'll actually communicate that to people. As in, so Scorpio, why didn't it work out with that partner? What happened? You seem so suited to each other. What went wrong? How come you broke up? And then you've got a good excuse for that. It's like you're not communicating your innocence, you're communicating your guilt in a way. And it's showing how you're feeling about yourself on the inside. I don't know how else to explain this. You see, I'm seeing this vision of you, Scorpio. It's self-deprecation kind of thing. It's coming up with a good excuse of why you couldn't get something. It's what it's doing is it's a mask. It's a mask for this, is what you're doing. You're covering this up, your lack of self-love and self-appreciation, with self-deprecation and explaining it. Yeah, I didn't get this thing that I wanted because I'm not good enough, because of this, because of that, because I've got this problem within myself. And it seems like you're justifying it. This could be that you kind of analyze yourself a little bit too much, Scorpio. Maybe while you're watching things like this, you're analyzing yourself a little bit too much, and you're always coming up with a reason why you can't have it, why you can't have it yet, why you're not good enough yet, because I've not worked on this yet, or I've still got a block here, I've got some resistance there, or I haven't perfected this yet. It's that kind of thing. You've got an excuse, and you're never communicating your innocence. You see, you could respond. It just hasn't happened yet. It's going to happen. Like a kid would, yeah? Kid's not going to put itself down. What would a kid say if you say to a kid, why haven't you got that yet? They'd say, I'm gonna get it. It's just not happened yet. So listen to yourself, Scorpio, because the way that you're communicating yourself when people ask you questions about why things went wrong, why things didn't go right for you, you're communicating what's really inside of you, but it's not your truth. Your truth is your innocence and that it's going to happen. But what you're communicating is what you really believe inside. That you're not good enough yet, and that there's something wrong with you, that there's something not right about you that's why you haven't got it yet. So you're not believing that you can have what you want yet, but you can. That's the thing. You're holding yourself away from it, and the way that you're communicating to others when they ask you questions about it is a window of awareness for you into what it is that you're doing to yourself. And so that can help you, if you listen to yourself, that can help you to clear that block out to what it is that you're doing, because you're communicating it to others clearly what it is, how you're holding yourself back. Wow, Scorpio, there you go. If you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. If you want the deeper dive, there'll be a link up there to book in for that. I send it out shortly after you've ordered it, unless I'm asleep, and then it'll be when I wake up. If they get really popular, these, I'll put it on an automatic send out thing, but yeah, for now, I'm just still doing it manually while I'm figuring out how this is all going to work, because I only started doing these deeper dive reads last weekend. And thank you for all your feedback as well. You've all loved those, and I enjoyed doing it. So I'm going to do that deeper dive read right now. So there you go. Don't forget, guess how many cards are in this bag in the comments as well. Have an awesome weekend, Scorpio. If you'd like to book in for one of those half-price personal readings, there's a link around about there to book in for that. Scorpio, have an awesome weekend. I'll see you next time. Bye.